The day started like any other. But within hours, my patience, pride, and dignity would be tested beyond imagination. Karen, my self-appointed neighborhood critic, despised my truck. She insisted it lowered property values and ruined community appearance. Her obsession with control grew unbearable. She threatened citations, fines, and letters to the HOA board. None of it worked. But one morning, I heard the unmistakable rumble of a tow truck approaching. Karen had finally escalated her vendetta. She marched across the street with her arms folded, radiating arrogance, watching eagerly as the driver prepared chains and hooks. My chest tightened with fury. This wasn't just about a truck. It was about respect, dignity, and fighting unfair harassment. Neighbors peeked from windows, whispering, some silently cheering Karen's crusade. She basked in imagined victory, convinced my resistance had crumbled. I stepped forward calmly, masking anger with composure. Karen smirked, assuming defeat. But today, her arrogance would shatter into disbelief. You can't park that here forever, she spat. It's community property. I let her finish, then turned toward the driver. His eyes widened when recognition struck. He removed his cap, nodded respectfully, and whispered, Boss, I didn't know this was yours. Silence fell across the street. Karen's grin dissolved instantly, replaced by confusion, then horror. As truth dawned mercilessly upon her, I owned the towing company. Every truck, every chain, every driver, under my authority. Her weapon of choice belonged to me. Karen stammered. There must be some mistake. Her confidence cracked, arrogance melting into trembling embarrassment. My neighbor's whispers turned into chuckles. I spoke evenly, my voice controlled but firm. This vehicle isn't going anywhere, and harassment will no longer be tolerated. The driver secured his equipment, saluted respectfully, and departed. The engine faded, leaving Karen exposed, powerless, stripped of authority. Her face flushed crimson. The neighborhood's quiet judgment pressed down like weight, revealing her pettiness more brutally than any words could. I refused to gloat. Pride doesn't come from humiliation. It comes from standing firm, protecting dignity, and confronting injustice with integrity. From that day forward, Karen's dominance dissolved. She avoided me, avoided confrontation. Her reign of petty harassment finally collapsing completely. My truck remained parked proudly, not as defiance, but as a reminder, respect cannot be forced, it must be earned sincerely. And every time I see it shining in my driveway, I remember, strength lies not in revenge, but in dignity.